Hey guys, this week I wanted to talk about online videos and instructionals that you guys might see on Instagram or YouTube. And this is a topic that I've been meaning to talk about for a long time, and just within my own circle of friends and other instructors and black belts, we have this running joke that we could show like something super realistic and that's super high percentage and that we use in our training every day, and that won't get anywhere near as many views as something super flashy or crazy or just like wacky. So I just really wanted to bring that up this week. Just being an instructor, I have a lot of students that will they study outside of training, outside the academy, so they'll be watching these videos, online. I'm not sure where they watch the videos really, but they'll watch a video and then they'll come in and they'll try these crazy things. And, it's my job to kind of keep them safe and try to guide them in the right direction. So, these videos really make it hard for me. I mean, they're kind of funny too in a way, but for me as an instructor, I know like, okay, maybe this move isn't very high percentage, it might not work very well, but if you have like a newer person, man, they watch these moves and they're just, mesmerized by these moves and these techniques. And then they go and try them and then they get frustrated when the moves don't work. And so I just really wanted to bring that up. I think it's kind of crazy, not crazy, but it's kind of funny. Back in the day, like, late 90s, early 2000s, there was in the martial arts, there was this big push to, only utilize, realistic moves, realistic techniques, and to kind of bring those traditional martial arts out of the dark ages. So, back in the day, man, we thought, people thought like no touch knockouts were real. They thought you could have these old Aikido masters like throwing, MMA fighters around at will, and just these crazy things that that weren't proven, but if enough people believed in them. So I think it's kind of crazy that we have this modern day version of this happening, even in the jiu-jitsu community, which has always been very vocal about, hey, you have to be able to do the move, you have to be able to protect yourself. So jiu-jitsu's always been about proving yourself and just doing what works. You can see this back in the day with the Gracie challenges, where the Gracie family would go and test their techniques versus other martial artists, and it was always about what worked, and that's what we always practice. What worked, what we could use to protect ourselves, and what was very realistic and what was high percentage. Of course, you could, some techniques like flying kicks or, something crazy like that might work, but it's a high risk. Um, it's like a more high risk, high reward type of deal versus, say, a move like like a armbar. It's a low risk, high reward technique. Um, so with these online videos, again, they're the content creators, the people that are putting these videos they have to continuously keep pushing, just the boundaries to get more views. So by boundaries, I mean they have to keep doing something even crazier to one up their last video, and something even more outlandish. And for I don't believe there's anything wrong with that, for just comedic effect, or just for entertainment. It's okay. But when you have newer people trying these moves, and they might try these moves in a self-defense situation where they need to protect themselves, and they might hurt themselves trying to protect themselves using those moves. I think that's where it kind of goes wrong. And being an instructor, it's really hard to just help guide newer students when I have to compete with some funny video with 100,000 views that, look, it's funny and it's cool, the move looks cool, but when the person comes and trains and they try the move, they get crushed. I had to like kind of come in and, hey man, maybe you should try this or maybe try that. I had to go in and explain to them that, what they see online is not exactly representative of, what really works. So it just adds another dimension to my job, which I don't mind. It's okay, but you know, uh, there are a lot of people going out there. They can't tell, fantasy versus reality with these moves, and they're believing these movements. Um, so it's just different, I remember like I think the website's still around, but we had websites like Bullshido and NHB Gear and you know a few other websites where man there's this huge online community where the guys just went around solely just to debunk like martial arts myths and to just man they would go find guys promoting themselves, like fake black belts promoting themselves and, guys misrepresenting themselves. And they would, these guys would go from online to the academies and challenge those fake black belts and in front of everybody and film it and then show that the person was, a fraud. So I think it's just kind of crazy how we went from, kind of calling out bullshit and fake martial arts to kind of like promoting our own like fake techniques and just these unrealistic moves just to become more popular and just to get more views. And I think it's just going to keep getting worse. And there's going to be just these videos out. It's already kind of like that now, where there's just like it's hard for a newer person starting out in jiu-jitsu or martial arts to kind of tell the good from the bad. They don't have that filter. They don't have the experience to be able to tell the difference between, hey, this person is reputable or this person is not reputable. So as instructors, we kind of have to step in and, have a talk with our students, hey, you guys can study online or, watch instructional videos or whatever, but, make sure you guys come in and talk to us and make sure that, this is a good move worth investing your time and energy in. Because some guys could waste years of their lives just practicing these moves, thinking that they're real, and then come to find out that they're not real, and then they get their butt kicked. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. In my circle of friends, which includes other black belts and competitors and instructors, we always joke about this kind of thing, but I'm starting to see it more and more that a lot of people can't tell the difference. So if you guys have a strong opinion, maybe you guys think I'm wrong or maybe you think I'm right, just leave a comment in the comment section. And then, of course, please give this video a like and subscribe, guys. Until next video, ciao. Peace.